Hello everyone, welcome to Shacy Tarot. My name's Allison. Thank you for being here. We're going to go ahead and see what to expect for the rest of the week ahead. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. These are the tarot dice. I'm also going to pull the jumbo tarot dice as well. See what's happening. The tarot charms, which I will pull near the end of our reading. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I can't wait to dig in and see what's going on. I meant to get this out yesterday, but I ran out of time. So thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button, the thumbs up, as it's a fantastic way to support everyone else in these messages and the channel. It's a fantastic and free way to support the channel. Okay, what do we got here? I hope you can see those. Okay, I'm going to try to bring them a bit closer here. All right, so we have the Seven of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, Six of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Wow, some of you... this person wants to take action towards you, towards marriage, commitment. Wow. Celebration. Ooh. Look at that. You're coming up as the Empress, whoever I'm talking to. So somebody looks at you in a very high light. Either they figure that you are the ultimate mother, ultimate nurturer, you're abundant. They look at you as, you know, they look at you in this fantastic highlight. They think you're just the cat's meow is what I'm getting. Whoever I'm talking to, yeah. This person looks at you as, you know, you're very successful, that you overcome challenges, that you do really well. This could be someone from your childhood. So we have the Six of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, Six of Wands, the Fool energy. This person, I feel, is a fool for you or will be a fool for you. This person looks at this as a new beginning with you, a new opportunity with you. They feel like you are worth the risk, whoever I'm talking to. Wow. Look at that. Four of Wands, marriage, commitment, celebration, reunion, happiness here. Fours are about, you know, the foundation, your home. We also have the Wheel of Fortune, which is fantastic. I feel like, you know, the wheel is going to turn in your favor. Imagine this is a clock. So Spirit is saying everything's happening in divine timing, and everything that's happening for you is fate. It is destined to happen for you. Okay, and like I said, we have here, not only with the Four of Wands here, the Six of Wands used to be called also the proposal card. So somebody may want to propose to you here in the near future. Like I said, they look at you as marriage material. Okay, we've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So I definitely feel for some of you, the Queen of Pentacles is somebody that focuses on the tangible, somebody that believes in tradition, family, home, values, okay? Hierophant. So this person looks at you as you believe in tradition, family, and home, and all the things that they feel are important to them as well. You could be dealing with a Libra, a Taurus, a Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus. Those are the strongest energies I have. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the major tarot dice here. The Lovers, wow. So someone definitely has a decision and a choice to make between two different directions or two different people. I do feel like this is possibly a divine union between you and someone else that the angels are trying to bring together here, okay? But the Lovers is about a choice, is about a decision in love. So some of you, this could be someone from your past or a past soul-to-soul connection here, okay? It can be both. The Knight of Wands is somebody who is an action taker, somebody that wants to take action, I feel, towards you. They feel very excited to think about your connection and a future commitment with you here. I feel like this person is going to announce possibly, you know, maybe to their family and friends, because we go from the Six of Wands here, right, to the Seven of Wands here, which indicates that they are going to stand up and fight for your connection. This is somebody that sees long-term with you. Then we've got the Tower. So this may shock everybody. This may be kind of like blow everybody's mind here when this person maybe shows up, because the Fool energy can also indicate that, especially if the Fool with the Tower energy definitely can indicate that this is something shocking, unexpected, catches everybody off guard. But this is somebody willing to take that risk, catch everybody by surprise here is what I'm getting. Okay, wow, let's get the next one. the Empress again. So double whammy. We've got double clarification of the Empress. So you definitely could be dealing with a Libra, a Taurus, or this is you coming up as, you know, a mother, embodying all four queens, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. This is somebody that is looked up very highly upon as somebody who is very wise, somebody easy to talk to. This Empress doesn't usually, you know, move off their butt just for anybody kind of thing. So they look at you as very comfortable. You may be a single mother, or this can represent that they see you as having children with you here, especially with the Six of Cups. So some of you already have children. Some of you, this person wants you to have their children. Again, or vice versa. It depends who's watching as to whose perspective this plays out from. The Star. So definitely some of you could be in the limelight here because we have the Six of Wands, the Star energy here. Okay. And then somebody who's very abundant, very, I want to say like self-sufficient. You don't really need anybody to take care of you. So they look at you as very self-sufficient, that you stand up for yourself as well, and that you take care of everything. This is also, they look at you as very authentic, very real. They look at you as somebody who reflects on their life and determines their future of where their destiny lies. So this person sees you again as a shiny star, as someone with hope and someone with optimism, despite what you've been through. Wow, this is fantastic. Very, very nice energy here. Okay, let's go ahead and get some love messages for you. This could be somebody coming towards you now or in the future, their feelings towards you, the advice, guidance here. We're going to keep going and see what else happens. Let's see, what messages do you have for the collective? What do we need to know? Just a reminder, I will be away. I post everything on the community page, just so that you're aware. I will try to slide in a few general readings during the time in July that I am away. Apology. Never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. So somebody may feel like it's a bit of a leap and a risk here to come in towards you, okay, and apologize. Maybe they want to tell you something here that they want to make up for. Maybe they were standoffish towards you, your connection here. Maybe they were in a bit of a defensive energy. This is definitely somebody that can be a little bit stingy or greedy or materialistic, or they kind of hold on to things. They don't really share too easily. Definitely can be somebody like that. But regardless, this person definitely has the hots for you here at the Knight of Wands. I feel like this person can't wait to be intimate with you. That's for sure. And we have alone time. Spend some time alone. It will help you gain clarity on your relationship. So perhaps that's what you've done. Okay, for some of you here, maybe you spent some alone time. We definitely have that Nine of Pentacles, which tells me that whoever I'm talking to, you're very self-sufficient. Again, you can take care of yourself. Maybe this person realizes that, you know, you're quite fine on your own if you need to be, but they really don't want you to be because we've got, again, the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, this person sees you for the long haul. That's what I'm getting, or that's how they will see you. Okay, let's keep going here. What are the messages for the collective moving forward? Let me know how this resonates. Again, don't forget to the like button, thumbs up, and subscribing is absolutely free. Okay, trust. Guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. So for some of you here, maybe you felt the need to stand up for yourself towards this person because they were a little stingy. They weren't sharing with you their feelings or anything. Maybe you found them materialistic or greedy, and you're more on the kind of open, honest, optimistic kind of side of just being real and authentic, saying what you want to say, doing what you want to do. Okay, but I feel like, yeah, you may have guarded your heart because not everyone deserves your trust, deserves your heart. Okay, so absolutely, it's always important to guard it if you need to. Okay, divine timing, which again, we have the Wheel of Fortune over there. So that definitely tells me, yeah, trust in divine timing. Love arrives when it's meant to. So even though we expect love to arrive at a certain time when, you know, and if it doesn't meet our expectations or happen when we expect it to, we become very, very disappointed. And I feel like, again, whoever I'm talking to, I don't know what you've done to this person, but, you know, I feel like they've been holding back quite some time here. I feel like they just weren't very open at all. But I feel like, you know, some of you definitely have stood up for yourself here and what you believe in. And in divine timing here with the Wheel of Fortune here, I definitely feel like this person has had time to kind of think about things here, especially if there was something that happened here with the Tower and the star energy to where, you know, you've had to kind of go into this healing mode here, and maybe you shocked them by standing up for yourself. They weren't quite expecting you to do that, okay? And maybe they expected you to return. Let's see here what is affecting your energy for the collective. Poverty. So somebody could be going through some tough times right now. Maybe somebody lost their job, or they're thinking about, you know, what happens if this, maybe this is a person that thinks like the worst, you know, kind of like a negative mindset, I want to say. So that's why they hold on to everything. Maybe this is somebody that has been through a lot, and so they don't trust easily. And so they always are worried about, you know, being broke and not having enough. Maybe they grew up with not much, so they hang on to everything extra tight. We do have courthouse, so maybe somebody has been in a long-term connection here, possibly a marriage, and have had to make a decision here to let the Tower drop in their life. They could be healing from that. They could be going through some kind of court or legal issues at this time. And that is one of their fears, is coming out of this court or legal issue with you not having quite enough here. So it can be kind of like, you know, you've heard the term a bear with a sore claw. Maybe they feel like the need to defend themselves here right now because they have a lot of people in their energy. And again, feel free to flip the energy. This could be your energy I'm picking up. You know, I feel the need to defend myself in every decision and every choice and everything I want to do here. So this is somebody that's learned not to say anything, because it's kind of like people throw in their 2 cents worth, even if you don't ask for it, right? Yeah, look at this. I feel like this person is really thinking about you. And again, I feel like they look at you in this very high light, and I feel like they want to honor you. And so maybe they have this, you know, mindset of, well, you know, if this court or this ruling or this decision doesn't go well, you know, I'm going to end up with nothing, and I'm going to lose my Empress. That's another message I'm getting. So this is really somebody here that is fearful of not having enough. Let's get your advice and guidance. What's the advice and guidance for the collective? What do we need to know for the upcoming week? Take some time to rest and rejuvenate. You need to pace yourself with the changes that are coming your way. So interesting, because we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is all about timing and change here. These are changing points in your life, like major decisions, major changes coming. And Spirit is saying these major changes aren't easy. Okay, so we do need to pace ourselves. But the changes that are coming are positive. They're bigger. They're better than what you just came from or what you just went through. So just relax and trust that everything's happening the way that it's meant to. Okay. There's definitely a massive change going on here, because the Fool energy is about a new beginning. After we've learned all our lessons and we've gone through a period of time, we're closing a chapter, and the Fool is about starting a new beginning and taking certain risks in order to go towards who and what is meant for you with the Star. The Star is about going towards your destiny, going towards your future. This is also destiny to be with a soulmate. So you may have a decision and a choice to make between 2 different people in 2 different directions here, but you're going to have to stand up for it, whoever I'm talking to. Okay, let's get one more. Oh, apparently the universe had a different idea. 2 came flying out. So you need to ignore what everyone else is doing, okay? You just worry about what you're achieving here, because your life is about breaking your own limits and outgrowing yourself to live your best life. You're not in competition with anyone. So plan to outdo your past, not other people. So life is not a contest, okay? You do your best, and we learn from our mistakes, and we continue to move forward. If your mindset is fixed, try to free yourself and rise from that. Don't place your limitations on what you think you can achieve. Don't stand in your own way. Allow yourself to flourish in all ways. Welcome abundance in all forms into your life. Okay, so like, don't be afraid to move forward. Don't be afraid to take certain leaps and risks here. It's all to help us grow and learn so that we can go into the next phase of our life here. What's going on for the collective? Yeah. So look really close at what you want to achieve and try to figure out how to get there. This is about, you know, kind of looking a little closer at what your opportunities are. Okay, we definitely have the lady in waiting here. So female, male, it doesn't matter, even though it's a female on the card. This is somebody kind of looking out, looking a little closer here with the magnifying glass as to, you know, is this coming towards me? Maybe I better look closer at this. Do I still really want this? Is this person showing up? You know, what are they doing? Could be kind of trying to figure out what this person's doing. Look at that. Somebody needs to free themselves from the cage that they've put themselves in. Spirit's saying you've got the key to release yourself. Why aren't you releasing yourself? If you're feeling kind of stuck somewhere, understand that you're really not stuck unless, you know, you want to be here. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the messages. So for those of you who are very empathic, you know, you pick up the energy of others quite easily. These messages are for you. We're going to get the tarot charms near the end of the reading, so don't go anywhere. Okay, so for those of you that are an empath, these messages are for you, okay? Energize yourself with earthing. Walk barefoot or stretch out on the grass. Put your hands in the soil or hold a stone. Let the earth restore your strength and ground you. So important, because quite often we get so busy, we forget about the simple things of just, you know, energizing ourselves with a nice walk by the beach or the grass or in the soil or in the sand. I love putting my toes in the sand. Release your critical voices within. When a critical voice, inner voice says, I'm not enough or I'm too sensitive, immediately counter it with, this is not true. Focus on loving thoughts instead. Okay, so let's not hold back. If there's something we want to say or something we need to do to make ourselves feel better, whether it's painting a picture or going for a walk on the beach or going to the lake for the day, then make sure you do that for yourself, okay? Breathe. Breath is sacred. To replenish yourself, slowly inhale wellness and clarity to a count of 6, then exhale stress to a count of 6, okay? Bottom of the deck. Quiet your mind. Overthinking a problem is not the key to any door. Take a few breaths to still your inner chatter. Let yourself just be for a while. That is definitely something I found trouble with, is just letting yourself be for a while and quieting the mind. Because quite often in today's society, we tend to allow our minds to race, especially with all the social media, the news, all those things. It's kind of like your mind is always going, right? I think Frosty and Fender concur. I can hear them in the background. Okay, I want to get the Mystic Forest Oracle deck. And also I want to go ahead and get the Moonology deck for advice and guidance as well. Let's see what's going on. What are the messages for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? Spark of life. Nice. Okay, so don't sink into hopelessness and despair. For in your lives, a spark of life that's undefeated and unbeatable. You can overcome everything. Your destiny depends on you. So again, I've got the star energy here. Okay, so Spirit is saying, you know, you have that fire, that spark within you. Don't let anybody burn it out. Don't allow yourself to feel hopeless. Okay, again, don't hold back. It's time for you to take this leap here to go towards your destiny with the star energy and make a choice and decision that is in your highest good, that makes you happy. You know, you're the one that has to live with your decisions and your choices, not everyone else. So it's important that whatever decision and choice you make, you think about what would happen in the long term. If you made that decision, if you made that choice, would it make you happier than you are right now? Miracles in the dark. In the darkest moments, it's easy to feel lost and alone. When you stay focused on the light, you'll receive blessings beyond your wildest dreams. Bottom of the deck. Whatever you wish. When you lessen the importance of problems and suffering, life will swing back into balance. Stop the struggle and feel peace. The world responds to you. So don't focus on what was or even what is. Sometimes you just have to kind of let yourself go free and release yourself from those thoughts that, you know, kind of keep you stuck and kind of keep you in that negative mindset. I turn off the news all the time. You know, I might take a quick peek at it every now and again, but I know if it's something that I can't change, you know, then why bring yourself down for the rest of the day and the rest of the week kind of thing, right? If you know for sure that something that you can't change, then what's the sense in dwelling on it, okay? Have faith. Trust in the decisions you've made regarding the situation or relationship. You're on the right path for you at this moment. Have more faith in the direction that you're going towards and take a leap of faith towards new beginning. There's the Fool. That's all about taking the leap towards a new beginning here, okay? The right doorways will be opened and revealed to you. So you don't have to wait for all these doors to open at once. Take one step at a time and go towards who and what is meant for you, okay? You got to listen to your intuition for sure, because that will guide you. Don't doubt your own intuition. All right, we're going to pull the Moonology now. Let's see. What are the advice and guidance messages for the collective? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? What are the messages for the collective? Your dreams need a practical plan. So Spirit is saying, yes, okay. Definitely, some of you have Taurus in your chart. I see that quite strongly here. But even if you don't, it doesn't matter. Your dreams need a practical plan. So Spirit's saying, yes, it's good to be hopeful and optimistic and take leaps and risks here and there. But for some of you, again, we're focused on the tangible, Four of Pentacles. That's why I feel like some of you might have strong earth in your chart. It doesn't have to be Taurus. It could be Capricorn or Virgo as well. This is somebody that holds on tight to their money until they decide what they want to do with it. Okay, so we're holding on to it. We're going to make decisions here because maybe we want to minimize that risk as to what we're planning or what we're doing here in the future. So we're trying to have a practical plan. So I definitely feel for some of you here, you are dealing with somebody with the Hierophant that is not only traditional, but somebody here who is, I want to say they're very, very focused on the tangible more than they are necessarily a relationship. The tangible comes first. We need to have a plan. This is somebody that likes to plan ahead. Okay. So, and that's not all bad. That's a good thing, but it is somebody sometimes that will hold on to money a little bit too tight because they're afraid to take a risk. So the Spirit's, you know, kind of saying you need a little bit of both. It's good to dream, but yes, it's important to have a plan. Yeah, nothing will come of this situation, Spirit's saying, if you don't have a plan in place. So it's good to dream of what you want. And yes, you definitely have to have faith in your dreams, but it's also important to have the practical plan behind it. Otherwise, nothing can come of the situation. We have to get our ducks in a row here. We've got to make this decision and choice and then start to plan it for the 3D. It's okay to think about it in the 5D and fantasize about it, but in order for it to come in the 3D, we definitely have to plan things out. And I just saw 2222 not too long ago, which indicates making decisions, making choices here for the future. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we have for the tarot charms. So this is either your name, the person you're dealing with or will be dealing with in the future, or currently. I have Madeline, or it could be Maddie. I have the name Stephen or Steve. I have the name Leah. I have the name Carlos. I have the name Ron. I have the name Rebecca. And the name Cameron. Oh, wow. Look at that. Some of you are coming up as a warrior. Okay. So some of you may have actually been a warrior in your past life, or you're becoming a warrior now. Like you are maybe even on the war path, I'm hearing for some of you here. Yeah, look at that. Okay. So we definitely have somebody here who is usually very strong, very quiet, silent type, but when they're provoked, they will charge. Okay. So when provoked, I definitely feel like either you or this person will stand up at the end of the day for what you truly want. It's kind of like I'm backed into a corner and now I'm going to stand up. Yeah, Spirit definitely wants you to know there is hope in this situation. Okay, so I definitely feel for some of you, if you've been through a tower moment where things have been quite difficult, I feel like there's going to be a healing period, and then it's going to be a matter of somebody taking action towards what they truly want because they're willing to stand up for it. Okay, this is somebody I feel that isn't going to hold back anymore. Okay, coming towards you is what I'm getting. Yeah, good luck and fortune is on your side. There we got the Shamrock, and we have a new chapter opening here. So Spirit's definitely saying luck is on your side. And Cupid's arrow is going to strike. Oh, yeah. So I feel like somebody wants to come towards you. Okay. I definitely feel like somebody has maybe had themselves kind of stuck again under that lock and key here. Okay, they put themselves in a cage, and I feel like they want to free themselves to come towards you. If they weren't looking that close at your connection before, I definitely feel like they're going to, or they are now. I have the lovebirds as well. So not only do we have the Cupid's arrow, we also have the lovebirds, which indicates that there are two beautiful people coming together to share their hearts and their time and their love is what I'm getting. So I feel like you really struck somebody's heart, whoever I'm talking to. And we have the star again right there. So this is about going towards, again, there's the shiny stars, looking up at the stars and going towards your destiny, towards your dreams. But again, also having a practical plan in place here that makes all the difference in your direction. And I feel like that's why the magnifying glass was there. We have baggage. Emotional baggage can weigh down relationships. Unpack it. So if somebody's been holding on to something here that they're not meant to hold on to anymore, if they've allowed themselves to stay stuck because of their past, I feel like that person is unpacking it and, again, releasing themselves of it when they're breaking free with the key out of the cage. There is what I'm getting. Okay, a couple more messages here before I let you go. I want to see if anything comes up for career, for finance here. For those of you that are interested in career and finance, let's see what the messages are for the collective, for career and finance. OMG, we have the Emperor. So we have the Empress and we have the Emperor. So some of you are going to deal with your divine counterpart. Maybe you're in business with this person, you work with this person, or you will be working with this person. But this is about building an empire together. The Emperor and the Empress, the ultimate father, the ultimate mother. Okay, so this is somebody that you could be dealing with that is very organized and logical. Okay, and they look at you as the person who is, I want to say, again, very nurturing, very loving, make a great parent. You're just a very nurturing person. They look at you as having everything they could ever want. Okay, so this person is definitely, I want to say, more focused on the tangible. So you could be dealing with somebody that you work with. Okay, that could be why it's showing up in finance. But either way, Spirit is saying it is time to be structured and be disciplined and take the lead here in your own life. Okay, so take the lead in your own life. Very important to always do that. And again, I want to say that the Nine of Pentacles came up, and that is definitely somebody that is, you know, self-sufficient, able to take care of ourselves. We don't need anybody to take care of us, financially speaking. Yeah, this is about doing your due diligence and, you know, kind of investigating things. If you're looking for a new career or a new business, investigating the success of it, the success rate, or other people that are doing similar career paths as you, and see what works and what doesn't. Definitely, it can be that we're researching how much money we could make. Not just about how much money we could make, but how long does it take to come to fruition? What kind of problems can I expect? What kind of payback can I expect? What and how much time is it going to take for me each week? All those kinds of things factor in, especially if you've got family, right? Because you want to see how much time is it going to take away, because you don't want to spend all of your time just working. Yeah, Spirit's definitely saying trust your intuition here. Okay, and have patience, because whatever you want to do, it's about planning and thinking before acting. So don't go blowing your money on something and you find out later you should have researched it better. Okay, because definitely there could be some challenges ahead here as well. There could be like heavy competition in the field that you choose here. It can be that, you know, if you're going for a higher position in your current career, that there's going to be a lot of competition for that same job. Maybe 4 other people want that same position. Okay, so just be careful with that, because it can kind of create conflict as well with other people in the same field. And sometimes that's unavoidable, but it's just about, you know, trying to trust your intuition on what makes you feel not only good in what you're doing, but that you can, you know, be kind of grounded, but also feel good about what you're doing at the end of each day. Because you don't want to be weighed down by your job and responsibilities to the point where you wish you'd never started. You know what I mean? So Spirit's saying you have the strength to go after whatever you want, and you have the strength here as well to go through challenges that you may be facing in your career. But release any harsh judgments against other people and just kind of understand that you have the strength no matter what here, because you're coming up in this very high light. Yeah, perfect. So some of you are definitely closing out an old chapter in your life here. Again, you could be letting go of a job or career, maybe starting something new, owning your own business. Either way, Spirit's saying you have definitely been learning your lessons well, okay? And you've definitely are, you know, more content, or you will be more content here, and you are going to head towards this path of enlightenment where you feel a whole lot lighter than you did before. I love it. This is the Fool energy again. So taking that leap of faith and following your dreams. So if you think you don't have the strength to do it, Spirit is saying yes, you do, that there will be unexpected opportunities. And if you're not sure about them, again, do your due diligence and dig into that position. Find other people that do the same thing. And you will gain more confidence, right, as you learn more about it. So look at that, the Empress, and then we had the Emperor. So Spirit is telling you, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others, and realize who you are and how much you bring to the table. And for whatever reason, some of you may be doubting yourselves, kind of keeping some things to yourself because you're not that confident. I feel like it's time to break free from that and let everybody know what you're made of. All right, that's what I have for you. Sending much love, much light. I hope you all enjoyed it. Again, please don't forget to the thumbs up. Go check the playlist by clicking on Shacey Tarot, and you can check out your zodiac sign. You can check out other collective readings as well. I've started a meditation playlist. I'm just only have one there, but I plan on building over the summer and adding more meditation videos. I have trouble sleeping sometimes, so I like to put on meditation music. So I'm going to start building on that for all of you there. Check it out. And leave me comments. Let me know how this resonates. And I will see you all again soon. Thank you for your donations. If you'd like to donate, everything you could ever want and more is down below in the description area. Much love, much light. I will see you all again soon. Bye for now.